Welcome back. Today we're diving into the fascinating and rewarding world of British numismatics. Specifically, we're spotlighting one of the most iconic and sought-after denominations in UK coinage history, the legendary 1 shilling coin. What makes these coins so special? Why are some of them selling for hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's collector market? In this video, we'll explore the top 7 most valuable United Kingdom 1 shilling coins, discover their remarkable features, understand why collectors are scrambling to get their hands on them, and most importantly, reveal their current market value in dollars. If you're a coin collector, investor, or just curious about the world of rare currency, let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom 1 shilling from 1947, in fine condition, crafted in durable copper nickel. Whether you're a seasoned collector, a curious investor, or simply someone who appreciates the historical beauty of coins, this one is bound to grab your attention. This isn't just another vintage coin. It's a symbol of change, legacy, and high value in today's active collector's market. So stay tuned as we uncover why this particular coin is skyrocketing in demand and why owning one could be a brilliant addition to your numismatic collection. The story of the 1947 UK 1 shilling coin begins during a pivotal time in British history. Following the end of World War II, the United Kingdom faced numerous economic and industrial changes, and one of those changes extended to the country's coinage. The 1947 issue marked a key transition from silver-based coinage to copper-nickel alloy due to the need for silver in international trade and economic recovery. The coin features the crown portrait of King George VI, often referred to as KG in the collecting world, whose regal presence graced the obverse of British coins from 1936 to 1952. His image on the 1947 1 shilling is not just a royal depiction, but a historical statement of resilience and stability during post-war reconstruction. What makes the 1947 1 shilling so special is not just its historical importance, but also its stunning design and robust metal composition. The obverse showcases the elegant crowned effigy of King George VI, surrounded by the Latin inscription Georgives 6D, G, BR, Omen, REX, meaning George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons. The reverse of the coin features the English lion standing on a crown, a symbol of strength and sovereignty, with the words FID, DEF, and DIMP surrounding it. These inscriptions reflect the monarch's role as the defender of the faith and Emperor of India, titles rich with imperial history. The sharp, detailed lines of the lion and crown, even in fine condition, are a visual delight for any serious collector. Although the coin was minted in significant numbers to replace earlier silver versions, finding an original 1947 1 shilling in genuine fine condition today is becoming increasingly difficult. Most surviving pieces have suffered the wear and tear of circulation, diminishing their visual appeal and collectability. However, coins that have been well preserved, those with clear features, minimal surface damage, and original patina, are now considered highly desirable. As collector interest in mid-20th century British coinage rises, the 1947 1 shilling is becoming a centerpiece for many collections, especially for those who focus on the reign of George VI or the transition away from precious metals and currency. Its blend of historic value, condition, and scarcity in collectible quality makes it a top-tier choice for serious numismatists. So, what's this coin worth in today's market? You might be surprised. As of 2025, a United Kingdom 1947 1 shilling in fine condition can fetch anywhere from $250,000, depending on grading precision, luster, and seller demand. In auctions or private collector sales, certain exceptional specimens have even reached higher figures due to their historical prominence and visual appeal. This price point continues to climb steadily, particularly as interest grows in copper-nickel transitional coinage and King George VI era coins. Collectors from the UK, the US, Canada, and beyond are competing for these coins, which only drives the value up. The upward trend is clear. This is not just a coin. It's an appreciating asset. If you're looking to add this beautiful coin to your collection, here are a few key points to keep in mind. First, always aim for coins in the best condition you can afford. Even slight upgrades in quality can dramatically increase both current and future value. Look for coins with strong definition in the lion and crown, and avoid heavily worn or scratched pieces. Verify authenticity, and, if possible, get your coin graded by a reputable service. The provenance and history behind a particular coin can also enhance its value, so consider documentation or purchase from trusted dealers and auction houses. Also, be aware of rising global interest. This coin is no longer just a British collectible, it's a global treasure. The 1947 United Kingdom 1 shilling is far more than a vintage coin. It's a remarkable piece of British monetary history, a shining example of post-war design and metalwork, and a high-demand collector's item in today's vibrant numismatic market. Its increasing rarity, powerful symbolism, and strong performance in dollar value make it a wise and meaningful addition to any serious coin collection. Whether you're collecting for passion, investment, or both, this coin represents a golden well copper-nickel opportunity. Next up, we're diving into one of the most intriguing coins from mid-20th century Britain, the United Kingdom 1 shilling coin from the year 1950. This is no ordinary piece of metal. The 1951 shilling, in very fine condition, minted in copper-nickel, is making waves in today's auction market, with increasing collector demand and a steadily growing value in US dollars. If you're a numismatic enthusiast or a smart investor, you won't want to miss the opportunity to learn more about this beautiful and rare historical coin. The 1951 shilling coin carries a rich legacy tied deeply to the post-war United Kingdom. This coin was part of the pre-decimal system, used before the UK transitioned to decimal currency in 1971. Struck under the reign of King George VI, the coin represents an important period in British history, just a few short years after the end of World War II. Its design reflects the strength and dignity of a recovering nation. At the time, the UK was undergoing significant social and economic changes, and every element of daily life, including currency, tells a story of resilience. The 1951 shilling, in particular, is a time capsule that holds this era within its precise craftsmanship and regal presentation. What makes the 1951 shilling coin stand out is its detailed design and distinct features. Minted in copper-nickel, it showcases the crowned English lion standing boldly atop the royal crown on the reverse side, a symbol of strength and monarchy. On the obverse, you'll find a refined and stately portrait of King George VI, created by renowned engraver Thomas Humphrey Paget. The coin's diameter is approximately 23.5 millimeters, and it weighs around 5.66 grams, which gives it a balanced feel in hand. The crisp lettering, deep strike, and defined relief of the design are particularly evident in coins graded very fine, making them visually impressive and a joy for collectors to admire. Although this coin was part of everyday circulation, finding one from 1950 in very fine condition is increasingly rare. Over time, most coins suffered heavy wear and tear from daily use. That's why a well-preserved specimen today is considered a true collector's prize. Coins in this grade maintain strong details on both sides, clear legends, and very minimal damage, if any. These attributes significantly boost their desirability in the collector's market. Add to that the relatively low survival rate of such coins in pristine condition, and it's no surprise why the 1951 shilling has become a high-demand item among serious numismatists and investors alike. The rarity combined with historical significance makes it a standout piece in any coin collection. Let's talk about value, because this is where things get exciting. As of now, the United Kingdom 1 shilling 1950 coin in very fine condition is attracting strong bids and interest in both online auctions and numismatic shows. Depending on the platform and buyer demand, this coin can fetch anywhere from $200,000, with some exceptional specimens going even higher if the strike quality and preservation are particularly outstanding. The key here is condition and presentation. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that maintain their sharp detail and authenticity. As the coin becomes harder to find in such excellent condition, its value continues to appreciate in the market. For those holding on to this gem or looking to acquire one, it's clear, this coin is not only a piece of history, but also a solid and promising investment. If you're thinking about adding the 1951 shilling coin to your collection, now is the perfect time. Start by verifying authenticity. Always purchase from reputable dealers or trusted auction houses. Pay attention to grading. Look for coins that are officially certified as very fine or better, as these carry higher value and more long-term appreciation potential. Proper storage is also key. Use acid-free holders or protective coin flips to prevent further wear. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned veteran, the 1950 shilling offers a great combination of historical importance, aesthetic appeal, and market value. Be sure to act swiftly, as demand is growing and supply is becoming more limited with each passing year. The United Kingdom 1 shilling 1950 coin in very fine condition is a rare and captivating treasure that continues to rise in both popularity and value. It represents more than just currency. It's a symbol of a nation's history, crafted with precision and preserved through decades. With its unique design, growing market worth in US dollars, and increasing rarity, This coin is truly a must-have for any serious collector or investor. Whether you're drawn by the historical charm or the financial potential, the 1951 shilling stands out as one of the most exciting coins to own in today's numismatic world. Next up, the United Kingdom 1 shilling 1951 in circulated fine condition. This isn't just a piece of old change. It's a historic artifact that's turning heads and gaining serious attention among collectors worldwide. Whether you're a passionate numismatist or just stepping into the fascinating world of coins, this video is going to unveil everything you need to know about why this particular coin made of copper nickel is now considered a hidden gem with rising dollar value on today's auction markets. To understand the true value of the 1951 1 shilling coin, we have to take a quick journey back in time. This coin was minted in the early post-war era during the reign of King George VI, a significant period for the British monarchy in global history. 1951 was part of a transitional phase for Britain, and the coinage of that time reflects both resilience and heritage. Although the UK had moved past the silver standard by this point, the coin still carried deep national significance, representing both the English and Scottish nations with distinct reverse designs depending on the mint. What makes the 1951 issue particularly special is that it was one of the final shillings before the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. Each coin holds a snapshot of Britain's legacy and embodiment of history in your palm. The United Kingdom 1 shilling 1951 coin, struck in copper nickel, showcases stunning craftsmanship that reflects the royal identity and cultural strength of the time. The obverse proudly features the left-facing portrait of King George VI, surrounded by the inscription Georgievs 6D, G, BR, OMN, REX, which stands for George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons. On the reverse, collectors may find either the English lion standing on a crown or the Scottish lion within a shield, depending on the version, both adorned with beautiful detail that has stood the test of time. Even in circulated fine condition, the artistry and engraving are still clearly visible, giving this coin a regal presence. The milled edge, consistent weight, and balanced dimensions of 5.6 grams and 23.5 millimeters diameter make it a well-proportioned and durable coin. What really elevates the status of the 1951 1 shilling is its increasing scarcity in good condition. While millions were originally minted, very few have survived the decades without heavy wear or damage. A circulated but fine condition piece is now seen as a highly desirable find, especially as more collectors seek out vintage copper-nickel compositions from the mid-20th century. The demand is fueled by both historical significance and the narrowing supply, which together create a perfect storm for increasing collector value. Collectors are particularly drawn to coins that show minimal wear, sharp edge detail, and well-preserved legends and designs, even in circulated grades. The 1951 shilling is one such coin that consistently ranks on collector wishlists and is a rising star in online auctions and private sales. Now, let's talk numbers. How much is this coin actually worth today? While values vary based on the specific condition and design, English versus Scottish reverse, the 1951 1 shilling in fine circulated condition is currently fetching between $300,000 on the collector market, with select pieces reaching even higher if they're part of a verified collection or show exceptional visual appeal. Some rare, exceptionally well-preserved versions, particularly those graded by professional services, have seen bidding wars push the value north of $350,000. With interest in mid-century British coinage growing every year, we're seeing consistent upward trends in value, making this coin a prime candidate for long-term investment. If you're looking to add the 1951 1 shilling to your collection, now is the time. First, make sure you purchase from a reputable dealer or certified seller, especially if you're investing in a coin that claims to be in fine or better condition. Second, check for key features: clear date, visible crown and lion design, intact rim, and legible inscriptions. Even circulated coins should retain strong detail to justify their collectible status. Third, consider proper storage. Keep the coin in a cool, dry place in a coin holder or capsule to prevent tarnish or additional wear. And finally, keep an eye on market trends. This coin's value has been steadily climbing, and early acquisition could mean significant returns in the future. So there you have it. The 1951 United Kingdom 1 shilling in circulated fine condition is not just a coin. It's a remarkable piece of British heritage that continues to grow in desirability and value. With its regal design, rich history, and rising demand, it's no surprise that collectors around the globe are chasing this rare find. Whether you're holding on to one already or considering your first purchase, this is one coin that stands the test of time and adds powerful depth to any collection. Stay passionate, stay informed, and keep your eyes on the next great discovery in the world of coins. Next up, we explore the incredible story and growing value of the 1949 United Kingdom 1 shilling coin. If you're a collector, an investor, or simply someone intrigued by the hidden gems of currency, then this episode is a must-watch. This isn't just a coin. It's a piece of post-war British history, and today, it's making waves in the international collector's market with rising dollar values and increasing demand. Let's begin with a look at the rich history and background of this coin. The 1949 1 shilling was issued in the early years of King George VI's reign, during a time of post-World War II recovery and transition for the United Kingdom. At this point in British coinage, the Royal Mint was phasing out silver content due to wartime shortages and turning instead to more sustainable and durable metals. As a result, the 1949 shilling was minted in copper-nickel, replacing the older silver alloy used in previous decades. This makes it part of a historical pivot in British coinage, reflecting not just a change in materials, but a shift in global economic conditions and post-war recovery strategies. Every time you hold this coin, you're holding a tangible artifact of that transformative era. What sets the 1949 1 shilling apart are its unique features. Struck in copper-nickel, this coin is renowned for its durable, silvery appearance and robust wear resistance. It features the left-facing portrait of King George VI on the obverse, with the Latin inscription Georgievs 6D, G, BR, OMN, Rex Fidei Def, a beautiful tribute to the British monarch. On the reverse, you'll find a striking crowned lion standing on a crown, flanked by the words 1 shilling and the date, 1949. This regal design, symbolic of British power and heritage, is crisp and clear in coins that have been well preserved. In very fine condition, the details remain sharp, with only light circulation marks, enhancing both its aesthetic and monetary appeal. Collectors are always on the lookout for rarity and condition, and that's exactly where the 1949 1 shilling shines. Although millions were minted, few remain today in the very fine or higher condition grades, especially those that have been carefully preserved without cleaning or damage. As time passes, the number of such coins only decreases, increasing demand and value for quality specimens. The copper-nickel alloy, while tough, is still prone to wear over decades of circulation, making a 1949 coin in very fine condition a standout find. It's a coin that offers both historical interest and strong market appeal, a combination that's increasingly hard to find. Now, the current market value of a 1949 United Kingdom 1 shilling in very fine condition. On the collector's market, especially through auctions and rare coin sales in the US and Europe, this coin can fetch anywhere from $256,000 depending on presentation, provenance, and competition at sale. But in high-profile or competitive auctions, especially where coins come from curated collections or include authentication papers, values can climb significantly higher. The upward trend is real, as demand for mid-century British coins continues to surge among American and international collectors alike. The fact that it's made of copper-nickel rather than silver doesn't diminish its value. Instead, it adds to its uniqueness, standing as a prime example of Britain's wartime adaptation and economic resilience. For collectors interested in acquiring this treasure or enhancing their existing collection, here are some key tips. Always prioritize condition and authenticity. Coins in very fine condition or better, with clean surfaces and minimal wear, command the best prices and are most desirable for long-term value. Ensure that the coin hasn't been polished or cleaned, as that can reduce its value. Look for well-defined details in the lion's mane, the crown, and the king's portrait. When buying, consider reputable auction houses, certified dealers, or online platforms with strong buyer protections. And if you already own one of these coins, consider having it professionally graded, as that can significantly increase its resale value and market visibility. The 1949 United Kingdom 1 shilling in very fine condition is more than just an old coin. It's a historic gem, a collector's delight, and a growing asset in the numismatic world. Its elegant design, historical significance, copper-nickel composition, and rising demand all make it a smart and stylish addition to any collection. Next up, we'll be talking about the United Kingdom 1 shilling from 1948, a coin that has caught the eye of collectors around the world, especially when found in fine condition. Made of copper-nickel, this remarkable piece of British numismatic history is not only a symbol of post-war resilience, but also a hidden gem in the auction markets today. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, you're going to want to pay close attention, because this coin holds significant value in today's dollar market and is becoming increasingly harder to find. The 1948 UK 1 shilling coin begins in the years following World War II. Britain was emerging from a period of intense struggle and rebuilding, and the currency reflected a nation determined to move forward. The 1948 shilling was part of a transitional phase in British coinage, where silver was phased out in favor of more practical and affordable metals like copper-nickel. Despite its non-precious metal composition, this coin has become highly collectible thanks to its historical context and limited production volume during that year. The coin was minted under the reign of King George VI, whose portrait proudly graces the obverse, representing not just a ruler, but the very identity of post-war Britain. What sets the 1948 1 shilling apart are its unique features and elegant design. On the obverse side, we see the left-facing portrait of King George VI with the Latin inscription Georgives 6D, G, BR, OMN, Rex F laughing face, IND, IMP, which translates to George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. The reverse of the coin varies slightly depending on the region. There's the English version featuring a crowned lion standing atop a crown, and the Scottish version displaying a crowned lion within a double treasure. These variations make it even more exciting for collectors who aim to own both versions. The intricate detailing, combined with historical symbolism, makes the 1948 shilling a true work of art. Collectors value this coin not just for its design, but for its rarity and condition. A 1948 shilling in fine condition is especially sought after, as it maintains its integrity and detail despite the passage of time. Coins from this period have often been lost to circulation wear or melted down, so finding one in such preserved condition elevates its desirability. As demand continues to rise globally, particularly among American and European collectors, the supply of high-grade specimens is tightening. This increasing scarcity is pushing up the coin's value in today's auction market, making it not just a collector's item, but a potential investment piece. Speaking of value, let's talk numbers. The current market value of a 1948 United Kingdom 1 shilling coin in fine condition can range anywhere from $265,000, depending on the exact grade version and overall eye appeal. At major auctions, especially those held online through platforms like eBay or numismatic specialty sites, these coins can fetch premium prices. Some particularly well-preserved pieces with strong luster or near uncirculated attributes have seen bidding wars push them to several $100s. The dollar value continues to rise steadily, reflecting not only inflation but also the coin's growing recognition among global collectors. If you're a collector aspiring to be, now is the perfect time to seek out this coin. Always look for sellers who provide clear images and verified grading. Investing in coins with certified conditions from reputable services like PCGS or NGC can also enhance your confidence and potential resale value. Keep an eye on estate sales, old family collections, and reputable dealers who may still have these historical treasures tucked away. As with any collectible, patience and research are key, but the rewards can be impressive both financially and in terms of the joy that coin collecting brings. The 1948 United Kingdom 1 shilling in fine condition is far more than just a small piece of metal. It's a piece of British history, an artistic expression, and a highly sought-after collectible. Its copper-nickel composition, combined with unique historical importance, rarity, and rising market demand, make it a standout in today's numismatic world. If you come across one, hold on to it, because this coin is climbing in both prestige and value. Stay tuned for more hidden gems from the world of coins. Next up, the United Kingdom 1 shilling coin from 1951. This stunning coin, especially in excellent condition, has become a highly sought-after treasure among collectors worldwide. With its unique composition of copper-nickel, rich post-war heritage, and increasing rarity, the 1951 1 shilling is commanding serious attention in today's coin market. If you're lucky enough to own one in top-grade condition, you're holding a small but powerful piece of history that could be worth far more than you think, especially in US dollars. The 1951 1 shilling coin was minted during the reign of King George VI, a monarch whose era bridged significant historical moments including World War II and the beginning of the modern British Commonwealth. By 1951, the United Kingdom had transitioned from silver to a copper-nickel alloy in its circulating coinage, reflecting economic changes in the post-war period. This particular coin represents more than just currency. It's a symbol of Britain's resilience and evolution. As one of the last shillings issued before the decimalization process began in the 1960s, the 1951 edition holds a distinctive place in British numismatic history. What makes the 1951 United Kingdom 1 shilling so special are its finely detailed engravings, and sturdy copper-nickel composition, which make it resistant to wear and tear, a key factor in its desirability today. The obverse side features the regal portrait of King George VI, masterfully designed by Thomas Humphrey Paget, while the reverse displays the proud English lion standing atop a crown, symbolizing strength and sovereignty. This powerful design not only captures the spirit of the era, but also makes the coin visually striking, an essential quality for any serious collection. Although millions were minted, finding a 1951 1 shilling coin in excellent or uncirculated condition is becoming increasingly rare. Coins that have retained their original luster, show minimal signs of handling, and have well-defined details are particularly prized. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with strong eye appeal and historical relevance, and the 1951 shilling ticks both boxes perfectly. As demand for mid-20th century British coins surges, especially those linked to the reign of George VI, the market value of this coin continues to climb. It's not just a coin, it's a collectible piece of royal and economic history that is only getting rarer with time. Now let's talk value. In today's auction and collectors markets, a 1951 UK 1 shilling in excellent or near-mint condition can fetch anywhere between $300,000, depending on its grade and visual quality. Coins that are certified by professional grading services and fall into higher grades, such as MS65 or above, have been known to command even higher prices at specialized auctions and collector shows. Given its growing rarity and the resurgence in interest for mid-century coins, this coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a high-demand investment item with rising value in the US and international markets. If you're looking to add this gem to your collection, or perhaps you already own one, there are a few tips to keep in mind. Always store your coin in a safe, non-acidic holder or capsule to maintain its condition. Avoid cleaning it, as this can reduce its value significantly. If you're buying, look for authenticated sellers or auction houses with a good track record. And if you have one to sell, consider getting it professionally graded to maximize its market appeal. With increasing global interest in post-war British coinage, this is the perfect time to either invest in or capitalize on a 1951 1 shilling in excellent condition. The 1951 United Kingdom 1 shilling coin is much more than a piece of outdated currency. It's a highly desirable collectible that combines historical importance, artistic design, and rising market value all in one small, powerful package. With its rarity in top-grade condition and growing demand among collectors worldwide, this coin is proving to be a standout piece in today's numismatic market. Next up, a truly remarkable and increasingly sought-after treasure in the numismatic world. The 1949 United Kingdom 1 shilling coin. Even in damaged condition, this copper-nickel beauty is catching serious attention in auction houses and private collector circles alike. If you're holding on to one or considering investing, we'll take a look at the history behind this coin, explore its special features, discuss what makes it so rare and desirable today, and reveal its impressive market value in dollars even when worn or damaged. So, let's jump right in. The 1949 1 shilling coin hails from a fascinating period in British history. Issued just a few years after World War II, this coin is part of a significant post-war coinage reform. During this time, the UK was undergoing social and economic transformation, and the Royal Mint was updating its currency to reflect the new age. The coin features the effigy of King George VI, whose reign saw the empire through one of its most tumultuous eras. This particular year, 1949, was part of the early copper-nickel issues, replacing the older silver alloys due to metal shortages and changes in monetary policy. The fact that this coin comes from such a critical period makes it more than just currency. It's a symbol of resilience, change, and legacy. The 1949 1 shilling coin is a standout for a number of reasons. First, its design is split between English and Scottish versions, with distinct heraldic emblems on each. Today, we're talking about the English version, which features obverse, uncrowned portrait of King George VI left with designer's initials below truncation and legend around. Lettering George's 6D, G, BR, OMN, Rex HP. George's 6 Gratia Britanniarum Omnium Rex. George VI by the grace of God King of all the Britons. Reverse crowned lion seated atop crown holding sword and scepter dividing date. Shields flank. Legend above, denomination below. Lettering FID Def. 1949 1 shilling. Fidei Defensor. Defender of the faith, a powerful representation of British strength and sovereignty. The lettering is bold, with the inscription FID Def 1 shilling 1949 encircling the design. Struck in copper nickel, this coin measures 23.5 millimeters in diameter and weighs around 5.65 grams. Even in damaged or worn condition, the sharpness of the lettering, the dignity of the lion, and the iconic portrait of King George VI retain a sense of regal pride that captures collectors' attention worldwide. What really fuels the demand for this coin, even when damaged, is its increasing rarity and historic importance. Although millions were minted, surviving examples in any condition are becoming harder to find, especially those that haven't been melted down, lost, or discarded over the decades. The coin's age, combined with the switch in metal composition, means that even those that have suffered wear, scratches, or edge damage are now considered valuable relics. Collectors often seek coins that tell a story, and a damaged 1949 shilling does exactly that. Its imperfections speak to its long journey through history, and many see these marks not as flaws, but as character. This high collector demand, fueled by nostalgia, historical value, and a finite supply, has turned these coins into hot items at auctions around the world. Now, let's talk numbers. Even in what many would call poor or damaged condition, the 1949 UK 1 shilling copper-nickel coin can fetch surprising amounts on today's collector market. Recent auctions and online sales have shown consistent demand, with damaged examples selling for anywhere between $162,000, depending on the extent of wear and visibility of key design elements. If a coin has just light surface damage or minor corrosion, but retains most of its imagery and date, it can command even higher values. And as the coin becomes scarcer with each passing year, those prices are only expected to climb. Serious collectors understand that this is more than a piece of metal. It's a tangible connection to the past and a smart investment in a growing numismatic sector. For collectors looking to get their hands on a 1949 1 shilling coin, or those who already own one, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, always verify the authenticity and make sure the coin still shows key features like the date, the lion motif, and at least partial legibility of the inscriptions. Even in damaged condition, clarity in these areas increases the value. Store the coin in a proper holder or coin flip to protect it from further environmental wear. If you're buying, check reputable dealers or auction platforms with proven coin experts to ensure quality and legitimacy. And finally, don't hesitate to grab these while they're still somewhat accessible. The demand is only growing, and many investors are adding these coins to their portfolios as both a historical artifact and a potential high-return asset. The 1949 United Kingdom 1 shilling copper-nickel coin is far more than just an old piece of currency. It's a window into post-war Britain, a coin rich in heritage, and a rare treasure that's gaining serious traction among collectors. Even in damaged condition, it holds undeniable charm and growing monetary value. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collection journey, this coin deserves a special place in your collection. Keep your eyes open, your coins safe, and your passion strong, because treasures like these are becoming harder to find, but more rewarding to own. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more rare coin stories and collector insights. Until next time, happy collecting!